Welcome back, Football Manager fanatics, to a brand new Football Manager series. This is the FM Community Monthly Challenge with Palermo. Palermo have never won the Serie A, they've never won the Coppa Italia, and this season looks to change that. Season number 1 is coming up, let's get into it. Now, the aim of this challenge isn't just to return to the Serie A, it is to win silverware for Palermo for the first time in their history. We are using the updated database for the 2025-2026 series. That is with FM Inside, and I'll link it in the description down below. So Palermo, how are we looking? 3-star reputation, 3.5-star training facilities, with a 3-star youth facilities as well. Good bank balance, 536,000 social media followers. Speaking of followers, if you don't already, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with this series. Now, the tactic that we are going to be using with Palermo is going to be the losable 4-3-3 positive. We also have the losable 4-3-3A positive as well. So the 4-3-3 positive is a sweeper keeper on attack, a wing back on attack on the right hand side, an inverted wing back on the left on support, 2 centre defenders on defend, a half back on defend who will slot in between the 2 defenders when we do have possession, a box to box midfielder on support, a Mazzala on attack, an inside forward on attack on the left, an inverted winger on attack on the right, and an advanced forward on the attack leading the line. Finances wise, overall balance, we are close to 6 million with this. We do have a transfer budget of 2.57 million, but we are overspending on the wage budget by 27,000. Now, that'll have to be something that we do address quite early on. Looking at the squad planner as well, and the squad depth in particular, there's a good team here, a good team that should do well in the Serie B regardless. We do have Sirigu as our backup goalkeeper here. Would he be first choice? We'll have to find out. Piero Perazzi? He's currently injured actually for the next 3 to 5 months. Now, this database hasn't updated the injuries on this either. We do have Magnani at centre back as a 3.5-star decent Serie A player. Lund at left back with Blin, and Blin in the 3 in the middle. We have Di Francesco as a left midfielder, a 3-star leading Serie B player. Roberto Insigne, who is a 3.5-star Serie A player here. He is an inverted winger naturally, which will come into play with the tactic that we are using, although he's running out of contract at the end of the season, so that's something that we should be having a look at. And our main striker here is Brunori, 28-year-old Italian, 18k wages, paid in at 2 million. A good player, but I'm sure we can do better. Now, for this to be a challenge as well, I am going to be playing every single game. We're not going to be going on holiday like we have been with the One Season Wonder Challenge. We're going to come back 3 points throughout the season. We're going to come back after game 13, after game 26, and at the end of the season as well. I'll bring you back to do the transfers before the start of the season, maybe in January as well. But let's get into season 1. How can we do with Palermo? Competition wise, in the Serie B, we do have a season preview. Prediction of 3rd place, so this squad should be good enough as we do. We already have one player in the best team 11, Jeremy Le Duron. Might have butchered that, let me know down below. Decent Serie A player, 3.5-star, a good Serie A player as well. Yeah, very promising squad this is. Let's get into this challenge. Now, we are back with the transfers. We have sold £9.5 million worth of players, and we've brought in roughly around about 5 million in signings as well. Dario Saric, 2.5 million has gone to Etienne. Couldn't really find a place in our team for him. 26 years of age. Wasn't going to play, so we might as well cash in while we could. The same for Matteo Brunori. Now, he was the best striker at the club. 3.5 million going to Lille. Couldn't really complain with that. Although he's valued in now as up to 12 million, one that we potentially could regret. But we have got a striker in who definitely can replace Brunori. We have a few nominal transfers here with Darmani, Morong and Marconi. Claudio Gomez has gone to Udinese for 2.4 million. Marco Pigliacelli has gone to Juventus for 800,000. Now, the eccentricity did scare me with this one. If you know me on Football Manager, I do not like a goalkeeper that is too eccentric. And then a couple of loans out as well. Now, the players that we have brought in, Fosu Mensah has come in on a free. Can't complain with that. A good squad player. Giorgio Cittadini, 3.5 million brought in from Atalanta. This is a big sale, or big purchase I should say. Now, from the Project FC series, Cittadini was absolutely fantastic for Birmingham City, so I had to bring him in, especially being an Italian as well. We do have Benjamin Kelman, who came in on a free. Valentin Carboni has come in on loan from Inter Milan. Another loanee that has come in from Inter Milan is Francesco Pia Esposito. We've bought in Antonio Raimondo from Bologna for $500,000. Michael Falarushno, again, we'll just call him Michael in this one. Napoli, $900,000 spent on him. Very good player as a box-to-box midfielder, and he will fit into our system very nicely. Gabriel Perez, a free transfer. Now he's injured, so he won't be playing just yet, but a very good player. Brazilian, should do well in our system going forward. And lastly, Fatou Mawasa, coming as a free, just a backup left attacking midfielder for our system. And this is how the players fit in to the loose ball 4-3-3. Gomez in goal with Lund, Magnani, Cittadini and Aurelio at left back. Michael as our half back in the middle. Poan Palo, no, you don't go there. Renaccia is in there with Stulic as our Mazzala on the left. Lee Dawaran, Insigne and Esposito. Let's go forward to game number 13 and let's see how we do get on. Now we are a third of the way through the season. We're comfortably sitting top of the Serie B, 7 points on Salernitana. We've played 13, we've won 10, we drew 2 and lost 1, a goal difference of 19, which is fantastic. 32 points on the board. Leo Stulic and Giancomo Magnani are our top goal scorers with 6 goals apiece. Leo Stulic is a high savage rating with 7.32. We have 3 with the most assists, that is Insigne, Stulic and Lee Daran with 4 apiece. Aurelio and Magnani with 2 player of the matches between them as well. The season stats so far, we've scored 28, which is the best in the division. We've conceded 9, which is the best as well. In other competitions, we were knocked out of the second round of the Italian Cup, or the Coppa Italia, to Como 1907, but we are sitting pretty at the top. Let's come back after game week 26 and let's see how we get on. We are back after game week 26 and we are very comfortably at the top of the Serie B now, 15 points ahead of Salernitana, 20 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses, a goal difference of plus 47 and 64 points on the board. Francesco Pia Esposito is our top goal scorer now across all competitions with 12 goals. Lee Duran is the highest average rating with 7.25. Gabriel Perez, he's not injured anymore, 11 assists is the most with this team. And Lee Duran is the highest match award winner with 4 apiece so far. We have got the best goals in the Serie B with 69 and the best conceded goals with 22 as well. It's been absolutely fantastic. Now there have been some transfers that have been made as well, and let's go through them now. Now we have made another £5 million worth of sales. Jacobo Segre has gone to Salernitana for 1.5 million. Are we strengthening a rival? Potentially, but he didn't play many games for us, so we had to move him on. We also have Simon Graves that's gone to Las Palmas for 875,000. Di Francesco has gone for 800,000 to Etienne. Had 2 players off us now. Di Mariano has gone for 625,000 to Leganes. Benjamin Kalman, who came in on a free, also went to Salernitana for 1.3 million. He was a good player, but yeah, we do have better that we have brought in as well. Valerio Vere has gone to Pisa on loan initially, but 2.5 million if he plays 5 games. So hopefully that will come to fruition with that. And what does that mean for signings coming in? We have made quite a few. Denis Favreau has come in to join Cittadini at the back. 2 million spent on this guy. A phenomenal centre back. Should be dominant at the back with Cittadini. We also have Max Morstadt coming for 1.1 million from Hoffenheim. We're trying to give him as much game time as we can. Him and Esposito are leading the line for us. 18 years of age. Should be a very good investment at this stage. Nico Serrano, Iturbe, Ayare, Palermo, Monteiro have all come in on loan. They're just going to be backup players for us. But Salvatore Esposito has come in for 3.2 million from Spezia. Again, another player that we have used in the past in different Football Manager series. Know what he's capable of. A very accomplished midfielder in our system. We also have Alessio Zerbin that's come in from Napoli for 1.5 million. We have lost 2 left attacking midfielders in the January transfer window, so to bring in a player of his quality for the same price of the one, can't complain with that. And yeah, that's all we have going for us at the minute. This is how we are looking tactically as well. Morstead leading the line with Le Duran and Carboni both on the wings for us this time. Perez and Michael in the middle with Esposito as the halfback. Aurelio at left back, Cittadini and Vavro with Lund, and Iturbe has come in just in place of Gomis. We do have a £1.5 million sellout for this loan if we do want to make him permanent. We'll see how he gets on for the end of the season. Speaking of the end of the season, we haven't got far to go now. Let's come back at the end and let's see if we can win the Serie B. And smashed it we have, just like you, smashing that like button and subscribing. Palermo top of the Serie B, 29 wins, 6 draws, 3 losses only, a goal difference of plus 76 with 93 points on the board. That is 21 points ahead of second place Salernitana. Francesco Pio Esposito is our top goal scorer with 20 goals. Jeremy Laduran, top average ratist with 7.24. Also had the most assists with Gabriel Perez with 14 and the highest player of the match awards as well. We scored 109 goals in the Serie B, the best in the division, and we conceded 33 over 38 games, which is the best as well. Now Esposito, how are you looking? A good player. We do have a buyout of 15.5 million for the loan, but I don't think we're going to be able to afford him this early on in the game save. You've been a good loaning for us, so thank you very much for your efforts there, Pia Esposito. Now looking at the season stats, as I mentioned, we scored the most goals, 109, 23 of these coming from corners. Again, it is the losable corner tactic. I made a video on it on the channel, go check it out. It's a very good tactic for scoring corner goals. We had the most shots with this tactic as well, 686. The few shots against with 286. Pass completion, we're not involved, but the possession wise, 54%. An average across all games. Most tackles, we're not there. Most dribbles made, we are 8th with 469. 18 clean sheets, which is the most. We conceded 33, 8 of these from corners as well. It's been a very comprehensive victory this has. The balance, we are at minus 8.5 million now, but a transfer budget of 11.8 million to go into the Serie A is going to be very healthy. We also have nearly 200,000 in the wage budget as well. And lastly, just want to go through the schedule and how we did perform fully across the season. Started off very well in the Serie B. We beat Cavarese 2-1, Frosinone 4-0. We did lose 3-0 to Modena, but then Cittadella beat them 4-1, Venezia 1-0, Empoli 3-1. I mean, some big wins here. Reggiana 5-1, a 3-0 against Brescia, again 4-0 against Juve Stabia. We did lose 3-2 to Bari, but then smashed Sampdoria 5-1, a 6-3 against Reggiana, 4-0 against Brescia. I mean, they really got absolutely pounded by us in this game save here. A 6-0 against Brianza, a 5-2 against Bari. Sampdoria did get their revenge though with a 2-1 victory over ourselves. Salernitana, we beat them 5-1, a 4-0 against Cesena, and a 5-0 against Venezia as well. Have we improved their club standing? Reputation has gone down, or on the way down apparently. Training facilities is the same. Now one thing I will say that we have done, and if I can go to my profile, we have started off with no badges, no past experience. We have had 2 successful coaching qualifications, National B licence we are now. We've played 40 games, 75% win rate as well, which is fantastic. Characteristics wise, reputation, it's getting there. Media handling, tactical consistency, managing finances, they're very high. Hands-on approach, handling team discipline as well. So it's not a bad start to season number 1. Let me know what I should do for season number 2. I hope you do come back, and I'll see you on the next one. Now, starting off as always, we are on the overall balance, and we are minus 10 million pretty much in the red here. Transfer budget wise, we do have 16.5 million to spend with 200,000 wages as well. Now, there has been some transfers that have already taken place. Luka Gemmel is joining us on a free transfer in goal. Demetrius Nikolai is leaving us to go to Espanyol for 4.6 million, Salim Diakite for 1.9 million, Ceccheroni is going for 5 million to Spezia, Gabriel Perez currently has a transfer offer coming in for 5 million from FC Nantes, Joe Bellingham, yeah, we'll come on to him in a minute, Valerio Vere has gone for 2.4 million to Pisa, Lucas Haralsin coming in on a free contract, 64,000 is the compensation there, Nelson Viper coming in for £250,000, and Joel Pohanpolo is leaving us for 4.5 million to go to Toulouse. Now 6.5 million we have to spend. Let's go to season 2 and let's see what we do with our money. Now, just like the first season, we're going to come back through in intermittent times, the first third of the season, the second third, and the last third, so forth. Transfer budget currently 8.5 million. We are on the 18th of August and we are about to start the season here with Palermo. Now, we have made some transfers. 43 million has been sold, and we'll go through those first of all from highest to lowest. Jeremy Ladoran has gone to Al Hilal for 14 million. He wanted to move after they triggered his release clause, so yeah, we had to say goodbye to Ladoran. Fantastic last season for us. Alfred Gomez has gone to Paris FC for £6 million. Fatou Moasu, a free transfer that we brought in originally, has gone to Espanyol for 5 million. And they've also taken Nicolau off us, as we mentioned earlier on as well. Ceccheroni is involved in the transfer budget for this season. Vasic has gone to Espanyol also, 2.5 million. He never played for us at all last season. And a couple of youngsters as well. Raymondo, 1.4 million. And Apue Owasu has gone to Middlesbrough as well. And that brings us on to £28.5 million has been sent in this transfer window. Luca Gemmell, as I mentioned, has come in as a backup goalkeeper. We've also brought in Vicente Guaita as an older third choice goalkeeper, bringing in, if he plays games, then we have messed up somewhere. Lucas Haralsin, as I mentioned, come in on a free. A very good player, valued in at 3.5 million to 5 million, but a 3.5 star winger on the left hand side. Now, obviously, with this 4-3-3 that we use, it will be an inside forward for lose a ball, and a very good player to bring in on a free as well. Joe Bellingham, anyone, has joined us for 625k from Borussia Dortmund. 22 million value on him, only 18 years of age, a big future at Palermo for him. Matteo Gabbia has joined us for 1.4 million from AC Milan, a good backup centre back at this point for us, 24 years of age, can only improve in this team. Neil Morpie has joined us for 2 million, a backup striker. He's a pressing forward naturally, but we will play him as an advanced forward going forward. Again, a backup, 2 million spent, not too bad. Matej Sin has joined us for 3.2 million, a very good player this one. Again, can play in the Mazzala on attack, which is what we use in the loser ball system. Valued in at 14 to 19.5 million. A lot resting on his young shoulders here. Gomis left, so we have brought in Amir Sapai, 24-year-old Swiss from, where did we bring him in from? Lugano, 3.3 million. This guy looks fantastic. Sweeper keeper, 3.5 star rated. Thank you very much. And then 3 kind of big transfers coming in here. Lucas Asadi coming in from University de Chile, 4.2 million, injured straight away for 2 weeks, but a very good player. Not naturally an inside forward, but he's not too far off there. Other than the finishing, all the other stats do fit into what we want, with the exception of balance as well. He comes in as a non-EU player. Adam Holozek from Hoffenheim, 6.5, rising to 10 million, a big transfer fee on this one. Can play up front, on the left hand side, and on the right hand side as well. A good versatile player, 22 years of age. High hopes for this guy coming in. And then lastly, Nikola Kristovic from Salento, 7 million, rising to 8.5. Another non-EU player coming in. This guy looks absolutely fantastic as an advanced forward. Not too conscious about the passing there, but good finishing, dribbling and first touch. Good physicals as well. Anticipation's nice at 13. Composure could be better, but the decisions are there at 14. And the off the ball as well. Very much looking forward to seeing how this team does perform. Looking at the tactics, this is how we are lining up for the first game of the season. Sapai, Pierotti on the right hand side rather than the left here. Vavro, a fantastic first signing in January last season. Cittadini and Lund with Esposito, Bellingham and Sin, brand new midfield partnership here. Pozek as an inverted winger on the right hand side. Mateo Zerbin and Kristovic up front. We are going to come back after game 13. But first of all, season preview, how are we looking at? They're saying we're going to be 12th. We have just been promoted after all. Now let's go to the first part of the season. We'll come back after game week 13 and we'll see how we're getting on. But before we do that, we have passed the transfer deadline. Another 10.5 million in sales has left us. Patrick Peda has gone to Cagliari for 3 million. Was just a backup centre back for us, so 3 million coming in is fantastic. And Alexis Blin has gone to Leganes for 7.5 million. Wasn't going to get a game for us, and we have brought in quite a few transfers as well. Thiago Dantas has come in for 2.5 million. A very good player, again, can play in the midfielder or the defensive midfielder position. Good decisions, first touch, technique and vision, a backup for the team here. Ivo Mimini, we were looking at a Dybala replacement. Is this guy him? We will have to find out. Very nice stats all around with technical, mental and physicals as well. Very nice. 7.75 million spent on him, valued in at 14.5 to 20, only 21 years of age, and he is going to be our last non-EU signing into this team. Tommaso Baldanzi coming in on loan from Roma, again a versatile player. High value on this one, which is why we brought him in. Not a lot of wages being spent as well. Perfectionist personality, very happy with Baldanzi. Gaetano Castrovilli has come in for 1.6 million. Again, stocking in that midfield position. Can't have too many, especially when he's free positions to look after. Luca Di Andrea on loan from Sassuolo. He's going to be an attacking midfielder on the right, back up there for us. And then we have gone back to Inter Milan. Francesco Pia Esposito has come in on loan again. 600,000 spent for this loan fee. Will be a backup to Kristovic. And Franco Carboni as a backup left back for us. Now we are back at game 13, or game week 13 has just finished. We're currently sitting in 5th place, which is very nice considering our media prediction was to finish 12th. 7 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses, a plus 14 goal difference with 25 points on the board. Now, it is still early days and there are quite a few teams that are around us as well. Nikola Kristovic has got 6 goals, the highest for us across all competitions. Nikola Kristovic also has 7.17 average rating. Christopher Lund and Lucas Haraldsson have 4 assists each, and Haraldsson and Sapai have 2 player of the match awards between them as well. We scored 25 goals, which is the 3rd best in Serie A, and we've conceded 11, which is also the 3rd best as well. In other competitions, we do have Reggiana in the 2nd round of the Italian Cup, or the Coppa Italia, but things are going quite smoothly so far. Tactics wise, this is kind of how we are lining up at the minute. Luca Di Andrea has gone in at the right hand side for us, but yeah, we are doing quite well. 5th currently. Let's go to the 2nd third of the season. We will also have the January transfer window to run through as well. I'll see you there. Now we are back on the 26th of February and we have some future transfers coming in. Svetslav Vutsov coming in goal for us, and Gabriel Vidovic joining as an attacking midfielder from Bayern Munich as well. 21 years of age. I've always liked Vidovic in Football Manager. Now, a lot has happened since we were last here. 95 million in transfers in total for this season. Now, Blin was the last transfer that left for 7.5 million. Leo Stulac has gone for 2 million to AS Setien. Malpai left for 3.6 million, so we flipped him for a good profit there. 1.6 million made on Malpai. Didn't play enough for us. Fosu Mensah has gone to Cagliari for 1.4 million. Again, brought him in on free at the start of last season. Giancomo Magnani, our backup centre-back, has gone for 5 million. Can't complain too much. Cagliari's taking 2 of our players there. Christopher Lund has gone to Sheffield United for 9.25 million, which leaves up the left-back position for us to fill up. Alessio Zerbin has gone to Al Hilal for 8.5 million. And lastly, Nicolo Pierotti has gone to Juventus for 11 million, raising to 14. So that's a right back and a left back that we do need to bring in. And we have made a lot of transfers as well. Matteo Lovato has joined us from Salernitana for 1.1 million, rising to 1.3. We have Isaac Hayne for 1.6 million from Atalanta. Mazzocchi has joined us from Napoli for 3.2 million to cover one of the right back positions. Very versatile player, can play right back and left back, so he will be more of a backup, and that is because Andrei Borza has joined us from SK Rapid as our first choice left back. He looks fantastic. 4 million spent, Vaden at 33 million. Very happy to have Borza here. Fabien Klivac has joined us from Lokomotiva. Centre midfield option, 1.7 million spent. Vaden again, massive valuation here, 40 to 64 million. Very happy to bring him in. Nikola Iliev has joined us because Neil Maupay has left us. Now Iliev, if you remember, was with Inter Milan, so he is kind of homegrown in nation here, and that'll be very important for future seasons that we do have. Filippo Missouri has joined us for 4.4 million from Sassuolo. He'll be our first choice right back for the remainder of this season. Now, how are we looking in the league? We're currently top of Serie A, 18 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses, a goal difference of plus 37 and 60 points on the board as well. We have a 4-point gap on Napoli, which is very vital, especially with how good the following pack are. Napoli, AC Milan and Inter Milan are all breathing down our neck there as well. Nikola Kristovic has 20 goals for the season, highest average rating with 7.35. Also, highest player of the matches with 3, sharing that with Luca Di Andrea, who is currently our top assister with 8. Now, we have scored the most goals now in Serie A with 61, and we have conceded 24, which is still the 3rd best. And this is kind of how we are looking in the latter stage of this season. Sapai, Missouri, Favro, Cittadini and Borza with Esposito, Bellingham and Sin. Mamini has come in as a right midfielder option. We are using Luca Di Andrea, but Mamini is our own player. Asadi is fully here now on the left hand side. Can we see how you are? He's doing very, very well. Vaden at 41 million. The game time is definitely improving his development. And then Kristovic, how are you currently looking? Yeah, you're improving as well. Only Vaden at 12 million, but 20 goals to his name this season is absolutely fantastic. In other competitions, we were knocked out by Inter Milan in the Italian Cup. Now, let's get to the last part of the season, get to the season end, and let's see how we get on. And in absolutely extraordinary fashion, we have won Serie A in our 2nd season. This is what I love about Football Manager, especially love it with the Italian leagues. Anyone can win the Serie A. Now, because I have won the Serie A, if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. It really does help me out. 23 wins, 11 draws, 4 losses across the season, an average rating of 45 goal difference with 80 points on the board. Now, we did win it pretty much on the last game of the season. Nikola Kristovic, 25 goals across all competitions, 7.25 rating. Luca Di Andrea is still the highest assister with 8, but Kristovic has the highest player of the matches as well. Now, we have scored the most goals in Serie A with 85, and we conceded 40, which is the 4th best. Now, we will have a look into the Serie A. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. We'll have a look into the stats now and see how we did perform overall. 85 goals, 13 of these coming from corners. We had the most shots with 584. We weren't involved with a few shots against as well, which doesn't surprise me because we are a brand new team that has come up. We're not involved for pass completion, most possession. We are top for tackles won. That's very interesting. 926. A very combative team that we do have. We're not involved with the most dribbles made. Now, that is probably because we have inverted wingers and inside forwards. We are 3rd for most clean sheets with 15 across the season, and we only conceded 40 as well. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And lastly, just to go through the fixtures and the results that we have had this season in Serie A. Again, an absolutely fantastic achievement to win it in our 1st season. The first game was against Mantova. We beat them 5-1 in the Italian Cup 1st round. We then lost, however, to AS Roma. Not the best start to the season. A 2-1 loss to them. Como, we brought it back with a 1-1 draw, but a big victory over Juventus. We beat them 3-2. Tommaso Baldanzi getting a goal in the 96th minute for us there. We beat Cremonese 4-0. Inter 1-0. Salernitana, we beat them 4-0. Kristovic getting all 4 goals for us here. We lost 2-3 to Udinese. Bounced back with a 2-0 against Sassuolo. We drew 1-1 with Napoli. and a 2-1 against Parma as well. 2 draws on the bounce with Atalanta and with Lazio. We beat Genoa 4-1, and then this run of victories really did put us on our way to the top of Serie A. 5-3 against Torino, 3-0 against Bari, 2-0 against AC Milan. Hellas Verona beat them 3-0, Fiorentina 1-0, and then Como we beat them 4-1. Inter Milan beat us in the Italian third round. We drew 3-3 with Roma. We beat Juve 3-1. Absolutely fantastic. The fact that we beat them at home as well. Very nice. Kristovic getting a hat-trick in that game. Cremonese 2-1. Inter 3-2. Salernitana 2-0. Kristovic got 5 goals against Salernitana across this season. We drew 2-2 to Udinese. Beat Bologna 3-0, but then lost 1-0 to Sassuolo. Napoli, we beat them 3-2. In the end, it proved to be a vital victory as well, because we beat them by 2 points to the Serie A title. Parma beat them 3-2, 3-3 against Atalanta, a 1-1 against Lazio. Genoa, we beat them 2-1. We lost 1-0 to Torino. Again, could have been a bad loss for us there, but we did bounce back with a 4-0 against Bari. We drew to AC Milan 3-3. Hellas Verona, we beat them 3-0, but then 2 draws to end the season, 2-2 and 0-0. Yeah, we did win it by 2 points, but I think we did deserve our victory. Now, for next season, what are we looking at finance-wise? 9.6 million in the transfer budget. We have 100,000 in the wage budget to spend as well. Now, what I do like about this challenge, looking at our club info, I mean, our reputation has risen dramatically. Good training facilities and youth facilities as well. Good valuation, 55 million, and a positive bank balance as well of 14.5. But we have started off with no badges, no past experience. We're currently a 3-star manager with a Continental B license. Our win percentage is 67%, 20% draws, and only 11% losses. We've won 2 titles, 2 first place for achievements as well. We won Manager of the Year with this one. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. Italian Serie A Manager of the Year. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, again, hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you for Season 3. Can we go one further? I mean, Champions League football is next for Palermo. I'm excited. I hope you are too, and I'll see you then. Welcome back, Football Manager fanatics, to season number 3 of the FM Stream Team Community Monthly Challenge with Palermo. First of all, look at these fantastic new kits used with Kit Basher. I'll put a link in down below on how you can download this and the video on how to set your own kit as well. And we did win the Serie A in our second season. 23 wins, 11 draws, only 4 losses with 45 goal difference as well. Looking at the finances, overall balance 14 million in the black and a transfer budget of 9.6 million to tackle the Champions League. And also, can we retain our Serie A title? We'll have to find out. And before we get into the major transfers at the start of the season, 2 pre-contracts have been signed. Svetoslav Vutsov has come in as he's going to be a backup goalkeeper for us this season. Can't complain with a free transfer. And we have also got Gabriel Vidovic joining in from FC Bayern, a good squad rotation player. Probably won't play too much, but we can allow 15 players on our subs bench. It can't be bad for a free. Looking at our club characteristics, reputation has gone up slightly. We're now 3.5 star. Training facilities is 4 star. Youth facilities 3.5 star, and youth recruitment is improving as well. Social media followers 1.3 million. Don't know what this does in the game. If you do know, let me know down below. Our media prediction was 15th this season, and obviously we did win the Serie A. Bank balance already gone through. Estimated value of 55 million. The owner loves the club. Determined squad personality and a professional club status as well. Let's go to the start of the season and let's go through what transfers have been made. Now we are here at the start of the season. It is June 17th and transfers have been made. Not as many as last season. I think we spent about 65 million last season and raised over near enough 100 million. This time around, a little bit more conservative with our transfers. Isaac Hine has left us to go to Leeds United for 4.5 million. Was a backup centre back. Can't really complain with the contribution that he did give us, but we're trying to cash in with the money while we can. Dennis Favreau has left us to go to Real Sociedad 15.75 million raised into 19.5. He was a solid centre-back option for us, but we have moved him on. We have enough players that can help us out. And a youngster has left to go to Città di Gela. Transfers in, we've already gone through Vidovic and Vudsov. Bakary Sow is a free transfer coming in from Seville. Not going to be a major player, just in there to youth and to sell on at a later point as well. The same with Alazar Oregesa. Now the big signings have come in. Renan Lodi has joined us on a free transfer. Will be playing as a left back, as our inverted wing back on support. Very happy to bring Renan Lodi in. Ahmed Diallo has joined us on loan from Manchester United. Again, can play right wing and left attacking midfielder. A good option to bring in, low wages as well, can't complain. But the big transfer that has come in, Matthias Sul has joined us from AS Roma, 14.75 million, raised into 18.25. This guy's fantastic. Is he going to be our Dybala replacement or our Dybala regen? We thought that with Ivo Mamini, but fantastic player to bring in, 3.5 star as an inverted winger on the right hand side. Great determination, flair, technique, dribbling and agility. Great vision as well. Should be a fantastic signing for us. Now there is still 12 million in the bank and there's a few loans that we are looking to bring in and a few signings to go out as well. Tarek Buchman joining in from FC Bayern, potentially on loan. We have lost Vavro, we have moved Gabbia and Cittadini into our front two as our centre backs, so another backup option is required there. We are also looking to utilise the loan system with Manchester City. Nico Gonzalez coming in on loan again, 150,000 a month coming in for him, 50% of the wages. Will be a good squad option in the centre of the pitch. Gaetano Castrovili, potentially, hopefully, going to be moving him on. Not a lot of interest coming in. He's rejected a couple of transfers out as well, so hopefully one that we can push out the door before the end of the summer transfer window. Max Morstedt, potentially going out on loan to Heidenheim. We have rejected this. He's a good player. He is developing slowly, probably too slowly for what we want to achieve. And that is why we are looking at Lorenzo Lucha coming in from Udinese. 10 million, rising to 21 is the contract offer here. 62,000 a week. You know, it is Lorenzo Lucha. 17 heading, 18 determination, 19 jumping reach, and 16 strength. 6'7". Going to be an absolutely fantastic signing for us up the top end of the pitch. And we've also got Tommaso Ravaggioli coming in on loan from Bologna. Backup centre forward option. He's actually making his way into the Italian first team. So one, if we can get a future fee on, and he does progress well, someone that we'll be looking to bring in. Tactically, we are sticking with the losable 4-3-3 positive. It did so well with us in the first two seasons, so we are going to keep it going again. Saipe in goal, Missouri, Gabbia, Cittadini, Renan Lodi, Esposito, Bellingham, Krivak, Asadi, Sule coming in on the right hand side, with Kristovic up front as well. Looking at the Serie A, our media prediction is to finish in 10th place, but we have got UCL football this season as well. Whether that is coming into it, our reputation, I'm not fully sure, but yeah, if we finish 10th, then something has seriously gone wrong. Now, as always, we will be coming back certain periods throughout the season, the first third, second third, and then the last third. So we're going to make our way to game week 13, and we'll see how we get on. Champions League football as well, very exciting. I'll see you there. 13 games in, and we're doing quite well in the Serie A. We are second place currently, 10 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss, with a goal difference of plus 23, 32 points on the board. We're only 1 point behind Napoli at this juncture. Kristovic and Fabian Krivak are our top goal scorers with 7 apiece. Cittadini, highest average rating, and Matthias Sule, the new boy on the right hand side, 7 assists so far. Joint top player of the matches with Kristovic there as well. We have scored 41 goals, which is the best in Serie A. We've conceded 18, which is only the 6th best, so something we do need to improve on going forward. And a lot of yellow cards as well, but you know, what would be the same without that? Looking at the Champions League, things are drastic. We haven't won a single game yet in our first 4. We've drew 1, and that was to Celtic 2-2, a game that you kind of expect to win, no offence to Celtic there. And 3 losses, we've lost to Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Shakhtar Donetsk as well. Some tough teams. It is difficult knowing that we are going to be the whipping boys in this season of the Champions League. Italian Cup, we haven't entered just yet, but we are in the semi-final of the Italian Super Cup as well. Now, a few more transfers have been made. We have a couple of outs as well. Thiago Dantas has left us to go to Celta Vigo for 6 million. Brought this guy in for 2.5 million last season. Didn't really play too much, so thank you very much for your time. Filippo Ranocchia has gone as a part exchange option with Lorenzo Lucha. I mean, looking at that deal there, 14.5 million up front, 18.5 million including add-ons, so a little bit cheaper than what it was going to be. And Filippo Ranocchia joining as well. We have got Mark Casado, who's joined for £3,200 a week. Not sure what's currently happening with the valuations of players with this one, but you know, we got Bellingham for cheap, and Mark Casado has joined us in as well. A very versatile player, right back, defence midfielder, and centre midfielder option. 22 years of age. Yeah, one to flip on at a later point, but very, very happy with what we have so far. Looking at our tactics, yeah, still with the losable positive. We are trying some rotation for earlier games as well, but we are going to come back in game week 2. The January transfer window will have closed by then. Some more transfers that we are looking at. Adam Hlozek going to Leicester City for £6 million. Roberto Insigne is going for £650,000 to Luton, and Michael Folarunsino has gone to Celta Vigo as well. They're taking quite a few of our players for 14.25 million. Didn't really play much for us. He's a versatile player, homegrown at Nation, but we have plenty of these as well. But anyway, let's get to the second half of the season, and I'll see you there. Now, things have kind of exploded in the transfer front here. We are in the second half of the season, or second third of the season, and we have got a future transfer coming in. Anel Ahmadic, yeah, probably butchered that, coming in from Sheffield United as a backup centre-back, 26 years of age. Very happy to bring him in. Perfectionist personality, what you love to see. And Youssef Barassi joining in as well. Can play up front and on the left-hand side as well. He's Turkish with a secondary nationality of Dutch, so very happy to bring him in. And then Leonardo Lello joining on a free transfer. He was released from his contract in Saudi Arabia. A Renan Lodi type of player to come in, can play all up the left hand side, so a good versatile option to have. Now, looking at the transfer history, 82 million has been sold and 89 million has been sent. Hlozek did go to Leicester City for 6 million. Matteo Lovato has gone for 2.5 million to Al Ittihad. Giuseppe Aurelio has joined Las Palmas, our left back, for £2 million. And we have got a new signing here, David Da Oronanes, who has gone out on loan as well. Big transfers, Amar Saipe has gone to Al Hilal for 17 million, meaning that we needed a new goalkeeper to come in. And Lucas Haralsin, the guy that we brought in on a free last season, has left for Girona for 13 million as well. And inevitably, we have brought players in to replace the ones that have left. Facundo Buonanente has come in for 11 million, rising to 13.5. Secondary international of Italian. We've got quite a theme coming in here. Italian Argentinians that are going to be coming in to the club will replace Haralsin, and for the fee that we did get for Haralsin, yeah, it was a no-brainer to bring him in. Only 21 years of age, plenty of room to grow as well. Maxence Lacroix, we needed to improve our centre-back options, and bringing him in for 7.5 million. Is it 7.5 million? 8.5 million from Crystal Palace. Seemed like a no-brainer, really. Good value on him. Very physical centre-back. Great mentals. Yeah, a fantastic option for us at the back. Nicholas Heidel has come in to replace Saipan, who's gone. Saipai, very good player, but yeah, Heidel, he looks the complete package here. 24 years of age, Austrian international. Yeah, I don't think we need to replace our goalkeepers going forward here as well. Lenny Yoro has joined us in on loan from Manchester United. Again, just wages paid for this one, so can't really complain. Also, Joshua Zirkzee has joined us on loan. He's injured. He's a backup. We're not really going to be using him too much there. A free transfer for Saul. I have skipped someone on purpose as well there. So Saul has come in on a free transfer. He was released at the end of the transfer window. No brainer to come in. Can play pretty much everywhere on the pitch if required. A good professional as well. Now, the big signing. Davide Fratesi coming in from Inter Milan, 25 million spent on this guy. An absolutely exceptional centre midfielder. Can play as a DM if required, but he's going to be our Mazzala on attack. Yeah, he looks happy to be here, but very, very impressed with this guy already as he has come in. And then a couple of youngsters coming in. no one really of note here. Jakob Premel, who also, he does become very good on Football Manager, only 17 years of age. The idea around this was bringing in some young players that can count towards our homegrown at club for the Champions League as well. Davide Del Oraneles, very happy with this guy. 17 years of age, can play all up the right hand side. One for the future, going to be a wing back on attack for us. Yeah, he can work on his concentration, but some good base stats there for him to come in with. And looking at the season, we're currently still second place. Napoli have made a 5-point gap on us. They've not drawn a single game all season, but we've won 19, we've drew 4 and we've lost 3. Goal difference of plus 36 with 61 points on the board as well. Kristovic running away as our top goal scorer with 7 goals. Lorenzo Lucha, highest average rating currently, 7.13. Soule getting 17 assists, insane. Citadini and Kristovic with 4 Player of the Match awards each. Goals wise, we're on 69. Yep. Best in the division so far. 33 conceded, which is the 8th best. We do need to very much improve on our defence here as well. In other competitions, we've just beaten Arsenal in the knockout rounds. Yeah, it was very good. We beat them on penalties, but a fantastic achievement for us. We were knocked out by AC Milan in the Italian Super Cup, and in the Coppa Italia, or the Italian Cup, we're in the semi-finals against Inter Milan as well there. Very impressed with how we're looking. This is how the team is looking as well. Krivak and Fratesi and Esposito, our new midfield three. Yoro coming in with Lacroix and Heidel at the back. Yeah, very impressed with this team. We've also got the last of the season to come into, and I'll see you there. Now, as you would have seen, just that celebration wasn't for the Serie A. We did finish second, a lot of points behind Napoli as well, with 7 points behind. They finally drew a game, which is fantastic, but we had 27 wins, 7 draws, 4 losses, 88 points, 60 goal difference as well. So Napoli completely destroyed the Serie A this season. Nikola Kristovic with 19 goals. Mazzocchi coming in as our highest average rating with 7.19, and Matthias Soule only got another couple of assists since we were last here with 19 for the season. Mazzocchi, the top player of the match awards with 6 as well. Now, we did a lot better. Goals scored 100, the best in the division, and goals conceded was only 40, so we have risen to 4th best in the division. Now, we won the Coppa Italia. That is what the celebration was for. We got knocked out in the Champions League in the round of 16 to Chelsea. In the Italian Cup, very happy. We beat Juventus 2-1. Lovely, lovely stuff to see. Season 3 has given us another trophy that we have gone into as well. Finances wise, absolutely fantastic. Overall balance 42 million. They've given us a transfer budget of 5 million, which, yeah, very happy with that clearly. And we are currently as well overspending on our wage budget by 36,000 in the wages as well. Other transfers to come in, we have another one, Niccolò Fagioli joining in from Juventus. Now this is one where we asked the club, can you put in the offer for us? Expected them to say no. They put in 13 million. He's agreed to join us. So Fagioli and Fratesi in our midfield is going to be very nice for next season. So the club info, training facilities has risen as well. Our reputation is staying quite nice as well. Youth recruitment jumped up massively. 3.5 stars now as well. Social media followers has risen dramatically as well. If we have a look at my own profile here, 3.5 star, Continental A license, games played 137, 66% win rate, 91 wins overall. Looking at our manager timeline, again, we have won the Serie A Manager of the Year, and we got the Italian Cup winners as well. So very nice to see. It's been a success. We've won the Serie B in Season 1, we've won the Serie A in Season 2, and now the Coppa Italian in Season 3. We've kind of hit our achievement for the monthly challenge, but we are going to continue, and I hope you do come back as well. If you have liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Coming up in Season 4. It's the 1st of July and Season 4 is here, and in 3 seasons we've won the Serie B, the Serie A and the Coppa Italia. Champions League football is the key here, but if we can get a Serie A again, that would be absolutely fantastic. Again, we've got brand new kits here for Season 4, absolutely beautiful, again created through Kit Basher. Looking at our club information, our reputation has risen now to 4 stars. Training facilities 4.5 stars, youth facilities 3.5 stars, and youth recruitment is 3.5 stars as well. 57 million in the bank balance, an estimated value of 738 million. Our finances are now classed as rich, and the owner loves the club. Social media followers is up at 2.89 million, and we are currently in the Champions League for this season. Now, as it is the 1st of July, 3 new transfers have come in from the end of last season. Nicolo Fagioli has joined us for 13 million from Juventus. The club and the board wanted to make this happen. The board negotiated with Juventus, and 13 million, very happy to bring in Nicolo Fagioli. Anel Ahmedhodzic, let me know down below. 27 million valuation. This guy came in on a free from Sheffield United. It's going to be a 3rd choice centre-back for us this season, but very happy to bring him in. Again, as a free transfer, can't complain at all. And another free transfer, Youssef Barassi, 23-year-old, attacking left midfielder and a striker as well. Can cover a multitude of positions. Again, a free contract, very happy to bring in Youssef Barassi. Finances wise, we have a transfer budget of 5.45 million to spend. Let's spend that money, let's get to the first game of the season, and I'll see you then. Do not rub your eyes or refresh the screen. We have sold £221 million worth of players, and we've also bought in 236 million, an absolutely mammoth transfer spree that we have been on. Going through the outs first of all, Cittadini has joined Al Ittihad for 62 million. That happened on the deadline day transfer. Yeah, fantastic player that was doing so well for us, but 62 million, you can't say no to that. The Saudi clubs have come calling. Fabian Krivac has joined AC Milan for 53 million, raising to 55. Again, a very good player for us last season, but you can't say no to 55 million pounds, especially when we spent 2 million to bring him into the club. Renan Lodi, a free transfer, has left us to Al Nassr, 31 million for this transfer. Again, Borza is probably going to be our first choice at left back this season, so 31 million for a backup. Can't complain too much there. Svetsulav Vutsov, our backup goalkeeper, has gone to Eintracht Frankfurt for 17.5 million. Can't complain. Again, a lot of these fees that are coming in are for backup players. They're not first choice, except for Cittadini, who has left us. 17.5 million for a player that played a handful of times for the club. Yeah, not going to sniff at that. Leonardo Lello, another free transfer that came in at the end of last season. 13.5 million to Damak for him. Nikola Iliev, spent 2 million on this guy, sold him for 12. Yeah, a lot of transfer business has happened. Matthias Sin, another last season purchase for 3 million. He's gone for 11.5 to Eintracht Frankfurt. Again, a couple of players have gone there. Gaetano Castrovilli has joined Southampton for 6.25 million, raising to 7.5. Alessio Butaro has gone to 4.6 million to Al Fahey. Max Modstadt, 4.3 million to Bari. Vidovic has gone again, came in on a free, 3.1 million. Jaka Premel, 1.2 million to Olympique Lyonnais. And the big transfer, a little bit of a controversial one, Nikola Kristovic has gone out on loan to Stade Rennes. A fee of 40 million has been agreed for him. And surely that means transfers have come in, and yes, they have. You may have already seen a sneak peek at the start of the episode. So Andrew Gravelon has joined us on a free transfer. Homegrown in nation, backup centre-back. Can't complain too much with this guy. Lionel Messi, anyone? Yes, he's 39 years old. Yes, we paid £1 million. Yes, he retires in 6 months. But when you get a chance to sign Lionel Messi, you bring him in. Still absolutely fantastic stats. Yes, the physicals aren't there, but we are going to look at bringing him in as an inverted winger on the right hand side, or even a Mazzala on attack in the middle. Lionel Messi, welcome to Palermo. Another player that we have brought in as a welcome to Palermo, Paulo Dybala, 20 million. Yes, he's 32 years of age. He will be a homegrown at club option for the Champions League. A fantastic player. He's just going to be pretty much a backup for us as a inside forward on the left hand side. Can also play up front. A very versatile player. 20 million. Have I overpaid? Let me know down below. Adam Bakun has joined us for 1.5 million from AC Milan. A backup right back. Yeah, if he plays, then something has gone wrong. Because Vutsov has left us, Turati has joined for 3.5 million from Sassuolo, a backup goalkeeper. Although we did agree a playing time of important player, which may come back to bite us there. Josh Doig to cover in as a left back. Yeah, can't complain too much. 10.5 million spent on this guy. From Sassuolo again, we are raiding their players for backups. Fagioli we've already gone through. Now, a couple of wonder kids here I will go through slightly later. Raul Bellanova has joined us from Atalanta from 18.5 million. We wanted a first choice right back, and he's going to be absolutely fantastic for us. A wing back on attack, all the stats are there. 18.5 million, couldn't say no to that. Max Meerdink, 36 million transfer from AZ Alkmaar. Not sure why I went with this one. I think I was swayed by the elite striker, but he could be a good backup. Again, important player, agreed playing time, could come back to bite us. He looks like a very good player for £36 million. Now, the big transfers, except for this one, Alex Aventi, a wonder kid, centre defensive midfielder, can swap him with Esposito, 18 years of age, a big fee of 16 million, but yeah, time to develop for the seasons ahead for us. So we do have 3 massive transfers, 3 Italian internationals as well. Francesco Kamada has joined us from AC Milan for £30.5 million. We all know how good Kamada does become on Football Manager. Yeah, no brainer to bring him in. We did lose Kristovic, and Kamada has come in to be a rotation striker for us. Eduardo Bove has joined us from AS Roma for 37 million, raising to 44 million. Again, absolutely sensational transfer. Our midfield 3 is scary. And lastly, because Cittadini left us for 62 million, we brought in Diego Capola, 48.5 million pounds. An absolutely insane transfer. Current ability is 3.5 stars in the Serie A, leading Serie A player. Yeah, we've spent 236 million. We've sold 221 million. That 5 million was well spent. Now, where does that leave the squad? This is how we are looking, and this is how we have gone into the first games of the season. Heidel in goal with Bellanova, Lacroix, Capola and Borza at the back. Fagioli, Bove and Fratesi. That 3 is criminal in Serie A. Sule with Dybala on the wings and Lorenzo Lucha up front. A big season coming for Lucha. He is going to be the main man going forward. Already a 4-star target forward. 6'7". Yeah, I'm expecting big things from him. Perfectionist personality. Kristovic, you've got your boots to fill, Lorenzo Lucha, and let's hope that you do it. Now, with the season preview, we are expected, or media prediction is to finish in 6th place. Yeah, we're not going to be accepting that. Top 4 at the very least. I mean, we were second last season to Napoli, and we have started quite well. 3 games, 3 wins, goal difference of 7, and 9 points on the board. What we are going to do, we are going to come back periodically, as we have done, after game week 13. I'll see you there. Game week 13 has just passed, and we are currently undefeated in the Serie A. 9 wins, 4 draws, no losses, a goal difference of plus 21 with 31 points on the board. Lorenzo Lucha, 17 goals across all competitions so far this season. Average rating of 8.10 and 6 player of the matches as well. Sule and Fagioli have 8 assists between them. We scored 32 goals in Serie A, which is the best, and we've only conceded 11, which is the second best as well. In other competitions, we're top of our Champions League group, or the Champions League group. 5 games, 5 wins, a goal difference of 19, and obviously 15 points on the board. Lorenzo Lucha getting 6 goals in this competition so far. Bellanova, highest average rating of 7.68, with Bobe getting 4 assists. We're in the semi-final of the Italian Super Cup as well against Inter Milan, and the Italian Cup hasn't yet started for us. And looking at the schedule, something I did miss out on the last episode, this is how we have performed so far. I mean, a fantastic start to Serie A, as we've already seen. Beat Atalanta 3-1, Empoli 3-1, Cagliari 3-0, Sassuolo 3-0. We beat Real Betis 6-0 in the Champions League, Club Brugge 6-0, Como 4-0, Hellas Verona 4-0. We did draw to Bologna, boo. We drew to AC Milan. We've had a couple of draws as well recently with Roma and a 3-3 against Inter Milan. We beat Bayern Munich 4-1. Yeah, Lorenzo Lucha getting a hat-trick in that game as well. A lot of goals have been scored. This tactic, we are loving the tactic. We have also got the 4-3-3-A positive, which we are using just to get in 3 strikers. But the 3 midfielders were there. We are floating between the 4-3-3-A positive, which there should be a video on the channel regarding this, and a 4-3-3 positive, which has served us well so far with this challenge. With things looking pretty in all competitions, we're going to come back for the second third of the season, which will incorporate the January transfer window as well. The January transfer window has come and gone, and we've made some sales. We are currently looking at this season transfers out of 285 million and transfers in of 296 million. So we have sold around about 60 million in transfers in the January transfer window. Mark Casado has gone to Lyon for £21 million. Was a bit part player for us. Yes, he's a good age, 23, good versatile player. He wanted more football and I wanted the money. Yusuf Baresi, even though he joined us on a free, has gone to Al Riyadh. 17.5 million for this guy. Again, came in as a squad player. We couldn't give him the game time he wanted. High wages. Yeah, a high fee came in and we said goodbye. Sul, yes, remember that guy? Brought him in on a free a couple of seasons ago. Sold him for 2.2 million. Yeah, to Toulouse. So Tatar. Matteo Gabbia has gone to Aston Villa. Boo! For 14.25 million. He was a 4th choice centre back at the club, especially with Gravel on there as well. 14.5 million. We wasn't going to say no to that. Ivo Mamini has gone to Mallorca for 7 million. He wanted more game time. We wasn't going to give it to him. So, yeah, we've got Sule, we've got Dybala, and we've got Messi. So, yeah, we don't really need you, Mamini. Sorry, see you later. And that's all that's happened with the outs. But in the ins, we have spent a lot of money. Mainly 11.75 million on Luca Fusaro has come in. Another wonder kid, centre midfielder, can play attacking midfielder on the left as well. Originally this guy could only play attacking midfield on the left, but we have trained him to be a Mazzala, and he's already a 2.5 star Mazzala on support for us. Fantastic, Luca Fusaro. Andrea Pasquale has come in as a backup, young goalkeeper, 1.2 million. Can't complain too much for that. Avalo Kamenov has joined us for 1.3 million from CSKA Sofia. Again, we are trying to build a young team coming in here. Fantastic stats already for this guy. Attacking midfielder. No, he's not. Attacking wing back for us. We are going to try and invert him as a wing back in the boards position. Fantastic aggression, bravery, balance, and stamina. Only 18 years old. A young 18 as well. So a lot of development, hopefully, for this guy to come in. As Gabbia left us, we have brought in Alessandro Cercati from Palermo for 14.75 million. The money we received, we did spend out straight away. A good 3rd choice centre back for us. Can't complain too much for this guy. Another wonder kid signing brought in Lorenzo Binder for 15 million from Hellas Verona. Can play on the attacking midfielder on the right hand position as well for us. Again, we've got a lot of young Italian players coming in. We are Palermo. We do want to bring through the youth, and yeah, we brought him in. Lorenzo Binder, a bit part player for us, but a potential ability of 4 to 5 stars. And then a big signing, Mamini left, Bradley Barcola was signed for 15.5 million. Can play up front, on the left and on the right. So very happy to bring him in. Looking at how the competitions are currently going, we've lost a game in the Serie A, which is very sad news. But we've won 21. We haven't drawn any more. 48 goal difference and 67 points on the board. We're currently 9 points ahead of 2nd place AC Milan. Lorenzo Lucha is on 33 goals across all competitions, average rating of 7.73, with 9 player of the matches as well. Eduardo Bove with 12 assists. We scored 68 goals, which is the best in the Serie A. We've conceded only 20, which is also the best, so this tactic is really coming into its own. Other competitions, we lost a game in the Champions League, and that was to Real Madrid. We lost 3-1, but we are on 17 points. We have qualified in 5th place, 5 wins, 2 draws, 17 goal difference, and 17 points on the board. Lorenzo Lucha with 6 goals in the Champions League, an average rating of 8.04. Bove getting 5 assists. We were knocked out in the Italian Cup quarter final to Inter Milan, but we did win the Italian Super Cup as well. And it's with sad news that Lionel Messi has retired, but we brought him in as an under-18 coach for Palermo. Yeah, we're not going to get rid of him at all. He is in the club. A good 1 million spent on this guy. Can we see what the stats were while he's with us? 12 games, 3 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, can't complain too much with that one. Looking at the schedule since we were last here, we lost 2-1 to Atalanta. Yeah, not fantastic with that one. We did concede in the 91st minute, but we bounced back and we beat Juventus 2-1. We drew 0-0 with Leipzig. Salento 2-1. Parma 3-0. A lot of goals here from Lorenzo Lucha, as you can tell. Brianza beat them 3-0. We beat Inter Milan 6-0 in the semi-final of the Super Cup, and then we beat Napoli 2-1 in the final. Empoli, we beat them 6-1 in the Serie A. We lost 3-1 to Real Madrid, and we drew 1-1 with Arsenal as well. Cagliari beat them 4-1. We lost in the quarterfinal, as we mentioned, to Inter Milan 2-1, and we've just been on a run of 5 wins, 2-1 against Sassuolo, 4-2 against Como, a destruction of Fiorentina 5-0, Hellas Verona 1-0, and we've just beaten Udinese 2-0 as well. We are going to come back at the end of the season. Can we hold on to the top spot? Let's find out. Of course, we can hold on. We won the Serie A by 14 points over second place AC Milan, 30 wins, 6 draws, only 2 losses all season, a goal difference of plus 62 with 96 points on the board. Lorenzo Lucha picked up the baton from Kristovic and scored 36 goals, our highest goal scorer across all competitions, highest average rating of 7.59, and most player of the matches as well with 10. Eduardo Bove got 14 assists from our box-to-box midfielder position. We dominated the stats. We scored 87, which was the best, and we conceded 25, which was also the best in Serie A. Bad news, we lost in the quarter-final to Liverpool in the Champions League, and it was a tight game as well. We lost 3-2. We can't complain. This team isn't Champions League quality latter stages just yet, but we made a good account of ourselves, and the finances that it would have brought in would be very beneficial to us as well. Looking at the stats then in the Serie A, we scored 87 goals, which was the best, and we scored 20 corner goals as well, which is the best. If you haven't already, hit this like button and subscribe. Go check out the corner tactic as well. You won't regret it. Most shots for was ourselves with 594, 4th fewest shots against. Not involved for the pass completion, but we are there for most possession with 53%. Most tackles won and dribbles made. We're not going to be involved with these ones here. We are joint second for clean sheets with 18, but we did concede the fewest with 25 across all competitions. And lastly, looking at the schedule and when we were last here, we beat Bologna 1-0, we beat Besiktas 2-0, but then lost 3-2 in the away leg, or the home leg I should say. We lost 1-0 to Serie A. We went on a couple of little blips in the road here. We drew 1-1 with Lazio. We beat Torino 3-0, 1-1 with Roma. As you can see, we didn't win too many games in the Serie A within this period. We lost 2-1 to Liverpool, as we've already seen. We beat Inter Milan 2-1, 1-1 with Liverpool, but then we went on a massive winning streak. Beat Juventus 3-0, Salento 2-0, Parma 2-0, Brianza 1-0, Napoli 1-0, and finally defeated Udinese 2-1 last game of the season. Tactics wise, we have done very well with the 4-3-3 positive. I would go and check it out. There is a video on the channel for this as well. So where does that leave us going into season number 5? Our reputation is at 4 stars, is slightly on the rise as well. The bank balance looking a little bit scary, 34 million in the red. estimated value of 782 million, but our training facilities are 5 stars. That surely will encourage players to come and join us. Our social media following is at 4.1 million as well. These kids are beautiful. If we do have a look at the finances, we've got 24 million in the transfer budget to spend for next season, and mainly that is because there's a couple of sales that have gone out, specifically Anel Amidhodzic. Yeah, I'll never get the name. 19.5 million going out to Leeds United. And if we do look lastly at our own profile, a 4-star Continental Pro license, so we've finally hit the highest badges that we can. Fairly loyal, well, we've been at the same club for the last 4 seasons. We played 191 games, we've won 130 of them, lost 25 and we drew 36. We've scored 433 goals across those games, goals against 188, with a goal difference of plus 275, with a win percentage of 68%. We have 7 personal accolades, and they are all going to be Manager of the Year, and we've won 5 trophies, coming second once. We have won the Italian Serie A Most Valuable Coach within quite a few years in a row since we have joined here as well. As we can see, we had 4 awards for Manager of the Month 3 times, and then we did win 2 competitions with the Serie A and the Italian Super Cup as well. Now, please do join me for season number 5. Probably going to be the last one that we do with the monthly challenge. It's been a fantastic journey so far, and I'll see you then. Season number 5 is here for Palermo FC. We have won the Serie A in Series 4. Now that is now 1 Coppa Italia, 1 Serie B and 2 Serie A in 4 seasons. Is it going to be 5 trophies in 5 seasons with this season? We'll have to find out. And looking at the club so far, our reputation has risen to 4 stars, training facilities at 5 stars, youth and youth recruitment at 3.5 stars each, a bank balance of 37.5 million, an estimated value of 1 billion, our finances, we are rich, and 9 million social media followers, and we are currently going to be going into the UEFA Champions League for this season. And new seasons means new kits, and these are what we're going to be rocking up with season 5 with Palermo. We've changed the away kit from black to a dark blue, and very nice if I do say so, created with Kit Basher. There is a tutorial in the description for this as well. So season number 5, how are we looking as a manager? We have a 68% win rate, 18% of draws, only 13% losses. We played 191 games across the 4 seasons so far. We won 130, drew 36, and we only lost 25. Scored 463 goals and 188 goals against, which gives us a plus goal difference of 275. And it is because of the losable 4-3-3 formation that we have been using with this series. Looking at our personal accolades, we have won 8 Managers of the Year or Most Valuable Coaches. We've won 5 league trophies with a 2nd place as well. Now the transfer budget for this season is 24 million and 2 million in the wage budget. We are currently spending 1.94 million on the wages there weekly. And we do have some future transfers to take place. Filippo Mane has joined us on a free transfer from Borussia Dortmund, currently on loan at St. Pauli. Matteo Vitti is going to join us on a free transfer as well from OG Nice. Again, just a backup centre-back that we're going to have. Ahmadic is leaving to go to Leeds United for 19.5 million. We only brought him in on a free contract this season, so 20 million profit is very nice to see. And Nikola Kristovic is officially joining Gren in a £40 million deal. Hopefully we don't regret this one. Now we've got a lot of transfers to do, a lot of tinkering with our team. We're going to go to the first game of the season. We're going to come back and then we're going to see how we're getting on. Now it is the 1st of September. We have played a couple of games in the Serie A as well. Currently played 3. We've won all 3 and we've got a goal difference of 9. Can't complain too much. We've scored 12 and conceded 3 goals. Davide Fratesi is our top goal scorer with 3. Soule, highest average rating with 7.93. Highest average assister along with Bove. And a new player that we will be looking at as well. Transfer wise, We've sold £57 million worth of players and we've brought in 79, not the wholesale changes that have been happening the last couple of seasons. No 600 million in transfers, but we have got some transfers to go through and we'll run down them now. And in the sales, quite a few have gone out for big fees. Filippo Missouri has gone for 5.5 million to Cadiz, a bit part player at the right back for us, especially with having Bellanova. He wasn't going to get into the team, so to bring in 5.5 million, we can't complain too much with that one. Mattia Mira has gone for 300,000, came in through our youth academy there. Andrew Gravilon has gone to Crystal Palace for 4.1 million. And two big transfers to leave us. Maxence Lacroix has gone to Manchester City. A value of 38 million on this loan deal, 2.5 million coming in straight away, and the rest will be paid when Lacroix plays 5 games for Manchester City. And a big sale. Nicholas Heidel, our goalkeeper, has gone to West Ham United for a fee of 45, rising to 47 million. I felt like it was a big transfer to let go. He was fantastic for us last season, but for 45 million, we could definitely bring in another goalkeeper of quality. And that is exactly what we've done. 79 million transfers in, and the replacement for Heidel is Bart van Bruggen. Brought him in from Brighton for £12 million. Can't complain too much with this. It was a good upgrade on Heidel, or at least the same in quality thereabouts. Filippo Mane and Vitti have come in, as we have already explained. Two big transfers as well. Alessandro Buongiorno has joined us from Napoli for 32.5 million, rising to 44.5. I wanted to bring in a bit more of an Italian influence into the squad, and with Maxence Lacroix leaving us, Buongiorno should be a good, capable replacement to come in. And we've signed probably our first wonder kid of the series. Alexander Shiliakpin has joined us from Cadiz for £34 million. Russian international, paid in at 65 to 77 million already. Fantastic. He's going to be playing on the left-hand side as our inside forward. And as we can see, fantastic physicals with acceleration, agility, balance, and natural fitness. Good determination, teamwork with good crossing, dribbling, and finishing as well. Hopefully, a big season for Shiliakpin to perform for us. And for this season, we are still going to be sticking with the losable 4-3-3 positive. 4 trophies in 4 seasons. It would be silly to do anything different at this point. Verbruggen in goal, Bellanova, Capola, and Buongiorno at centre-back, with Borza in at left-back, Esposito, Bove, Fratesi, Soule, Shiliakpin, and Kamada is what our best 11 is showing at currently. Again, we're going to come through in 3 different periods after game week 13, game week 26, and then for the final 38. We'll be covering the January transfer window as well. Palermo season 5, let's get it started and let's get to the first third of the season. Game week 13 has come and gone. We are top of the Serie A, 8 wins, 4 draws, only 1 loss, a goal difference of plus 16 and 28 points on the board. We are joint top with Fiorentina and we are leading them by goal difference as well. Lorenzo Lucia, Fratesi and Shiliakpin are top goal scorers with 5 apiece. Pasquale Mazzocchi is their highest average rating with 7.31, and that is due to 6 assists for them as well. Mazzocchi, Kamada, Verbruggen and Buongiorno all highest player of the match awards with 2. We have a goal scored best tally of 32 and goals conceded 16, which is the 9th best. Not fantastic if we are being honest from the defensive point of view, but we are top of the Serie A so far. Looking at other competitions, we are 3rd currently in the Champions League. We haven't lost a game just yet. 3 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses, and a goal difference of plus 6. Lorenzo Lucia is our highest goal scorer with 3, and Mazzocchi is the highest average rating in this as well. Our wins have come against PSV 3-0, Shakhtar 1-0, and RB Salzburg 2-0 there, and then 2 draws, Monaco 3-3 and Chelsea 0-0. We haven't yet entered the Italian Cup or the Coppa Italia, and we've also got the Italian Super Cup against Atalanta. The semi-finals will be coming in December. Now, we are going to come back in the second third of the season. We're going to be having a look at the transfers that have been made in the January transfer window as well. Let's get to it. Now, before we get into the league position, we have got transfers completed that we do need to run through. Maxence Lacroix, obviously, as we mentioned, is officially going to be joining Manchester City at the end of the season. Abakar Silla is going to be joining us on a free transfer. This guy's absolutely fantastic from Strasbourg. I mean, if you play Football Manager, you know how good Silla is. Fantastic physicals, great leadership, bravery and aggression, especially what you want for a centre-back. So to bring him in on a free is fantastic business. Josip Sutolo is also another player coming in. Again, centre-back. Our defence hasn't been great this season, so we needed to improve in that position, and 2 elite centre-backs coming in. Sutolo, great jump in. Again, anticipation, composure and concentration, all key traits for this guy here. We also have Thomas Janla joining in, just a free transfer from West Ham United, a youth player, one to bring in on low wages and one to sell on as well. And Tom Roth, a new left back to be joining us at the end of the season on a free transfer from Union Berlin. Again, valuation at 28 million. This guy's going to be absolutely fantastic. Him and Borza, exactly what we're going to be using going forward as well. Now, looking at the transfer history, 110 million in the outs. So we have sold 53 million pounds worth of players. And in the ins, we have risen to 93 as well. So looking at who has left us since we were last here, Bradley Barcola has joined Crystal Palace for 27.5 million. He wasn't getting any game time with the club, especially with Shiliapkin coming in on the left wing. There wasn't a space, so 27.5 million. Again, we've tripled our money in selling Barcola, so very happy with that. And Alessandro Kirkati has joined Tottenham Hotspur for 24 million pounds because of the transfers that we have coming in, especially with Silla and Sutolo. A bit part player, Kirkati, has left us, and again, some very nice profit coming in. A couple of loan players for youngsters as well. Lorenzo Bindi has gone to Como for the rest of the season, only 19 years of age, fading at 14.5 million, so hopefully some good game time for him. Alex Aventi has gone to Udinese on loan. He's doing quite well there as well. His value has skyrocketed to 32 million. And Davide Del Ornelas has gone out to Mainz for the rest of the season. Again, only 19 years of age. He has got a big future at the club. And what does that mean for the transfers coming in? Samuel Vignato has joined us on loan from Chelsea. Out of contract at the end of the season, so a try before you buy with this one here. Then we got a couple of youngsters coming in. Jose Oliveira, again, was out of contract at the end of the season, so we just triggered 55,000 buy it now just to get him integrated into the club, and one again to sell on. I don't see a future for Oliveira at the club here. Andreas Bambi has joined us, a third choice goalkeeper, 19 years of age, Argentinian, with a secondary nationality of Italian as well. So big future for Andreas Bambi. Hopefully he's more stable than Bambi. And Leon Jakirovic has joined us as our centre-back. Obviously we have got rid of Kurakati, and bringing this guy in, £7 million, is valued in already at 76 million. Fantastic tackling and marking, brought in from Dinamo Zagreb, a club that just churns out wonder kids. And yeah, 7 million, an absolute steal for this guy here. So how are we looking with the competitions? We are top of the Serie A. We've got 18 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses, a goal difference of plus 45, 60 points on the board, and that is a 6-point difference now ahead of Napoli. Lorenzo Lucha, our top goal scorer with 22 goals, highest average rating of 7.71. Sule, highest average assister with 16, and Luca now has the highest player of the matches with 5. We've scored 72 goals, which is the best in the division. Goals conceded has gone down to 27 now. We are 6th best. Again, defence next season is one that we are looking to improve. In other competitions, we did qualify for the Champions League. We lost one game, that was to Bayer Leverkusen 1-0. We drew 1-1 to Arsenal, and we also beat Ajax 5-1 as well. A goal difference of 9 with 15 points on the board. We did win the Italian Super Cup, and we are in the Coppa Italia semi-final against AC Milan. Now we are going to come back at the end of the season. We're all in 4 competitions. We've won 1 already. We couldn't do it, could we? Let's go to the end of the season and let's see how we get on. Now, as you've just seen, we won the Champions League. It's not just that as well. We've won the quadruple with Palermo. I'll go into the competition in a little bit. Serie A, first of all. We won the Serie A, 29 wins, 6 draws, 3 losses, and 82 goal difference, which is 33 more than second place Inter Milan. 93 points on the board, so we won it by 12 points. Lorenzo Lucha, 31 goals across the season, highest average rating 7.57, and the highest player of the matches with 6 as well. Matthias Sule getting 23 assists in all competitions. We did score 114 goals, which is the best in Serie A, and we only conceded 32, which was the second best. So from the second third to the end of the season, we only conceded 6 goals in the Serie A. Absolutely crazy. Champions League, we beat Bayern Munich 5-1. It wasn't just a lucky win. Absolutely smashed them. Lucha, Sule, Dybala, Chiliapkin, and Francesco Kamada all on the score sheet for us. Sudakov did get a goal for FC Bayern, but we were 2-0 up. They came back to 2-1, but then from the 76th minute, we took absolute control of the game. A fantastic achievement there. Italian Super Cup, we did win that as well. We beat Napoli 3-1 in the final there. And Italian Super Cup, we have won that as well. Looking at the stats for the Serie A, 114 goals, 26 from corners. I'm not going to go on about the corner tactic. Go and download it. Highest shots for with 730, 100 more than second place Inter. We're second for fewest shots against, 267. Best pass completion, we're not involved, but possession we are, 55%, 6th in the division. Most dribbles made and tackles won, we're not involved there. 4th for clean sheets, and we are joint second for 32 goals conceded across the season as well. Looking at the schedule, there's a lot of green in this. I mean, we absolutely destroyed every competition that we were in. Started off with a 5-2 against Udinese, a 3-1 against Sassuolo, 4-0 against Ascoli, 1-0 against Frosinone. I mean, maybe just look at the bigger results here. We lost 4-2 to Lazio. Not fantastic viewing. Beat Como 3-2. PSV, we beat them 3-0. 5-1 against Parma. A 5-1 against Ajax. 7-1 against Bari. 6-3 against Roma in the Super Cup semi-final. We did lose 2-0 to Udinese and 1-0 to Bayer Leverkusen. I don't think the big teams pretty much beat us this season, with the exception of Roma down here, where we lost 3-2. But we beat Empoli 5-0. Any big wins against big teams? I mean, Atletico Madrid, we beat them 3-0. 3-0 against Inter. 3-0 against Juve. 3-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. A 5-0 against Fiorentina in the Serie A. I mean, we're getting up against Arsenal. We beat them 3-2 at home to go through to the final there. Bari 6-0. We beat Hellas Verona 8-0. And then a 5-1 against FC Bayern as well. Looking at the finances for next season, overall balance, we're looking at 30 million and a transfer budget of 40 million. So we've won the quadruple and they've given us 40 million to spend. If we have a look at the club information, 5-star reputation, 5-star training facilities, 5-star youth recruitment. Youth facilities can be improved there. The valuation has gone up by 200 million across the season. Social media followers has gone up by 4 million. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And where does that leave ourselves with our profile? A 4.5-star manager, Continental Pro license, as we mentioned, 69% win rate, 18% draw, 11% loss, 251 games played, 174 wins, 630 goals, and a plus goal difference of 390. So that's what, 115 plus over the course of the season that we have managed to achieve here. 11 accolades, 9 trophies, 1 second place. Absolutely fantastic. Do we stop here? Let me know down below. Hit the like button and subscribe. And yeah, if you guys want it, we'll do another season. But have we made Palermo great again? I think we have. Absolutely fantastic. The aim of the challenge was to win something with Palermo. We've won everything in Season 5. I'll see you soon.